We have news regarding the Cage and the Cannon, and if you are a fan of Gambit, this news is going to excite you. Now, as you all know, a Gambit film was announced about 10 years ago, starring that of Channing Tatum. I'm pretty sure I went over this already with you, but just in case you guys are unfamiliar with the situation, I'm just trying to get you up to speed, right? And for a while, the film circulated the drain enough until it eventually went down it, right? And as fans, we thought that we were never going to be seeing Channing Tatum as that of Gambit, right? Fast forward to today, and Channing Tatum reprised his role as Gambit in Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, I know a lot of people would say, why would you use the term reprise? I feel that it's okay to use that term because this guy was definitely cast as Gambit, right? Don't get me wrong, he didn't give us any kind of action as the character, but he was definitely cast as Gambit. In fact, I think I read somewhere that he started to film, like for real, test screening and all that. So I'm just going to use the term reprise, right? And immediately following the release of Deadpool and Wolverine, the fans reacted. Channing Tatum proved to us that he can play that of Gambit. And not only did he prove to us that he can play that of Gambit, he may also have won over that of Marvel Studios, as we are now getting word that he and a studio are in conversations to revive the Gambit solo project. That's right, baby. We may very well be getting that Gambit solo film. Let it la bon ton roulette. Today's news comes from movieweb.com. It is titled Gambit Actor. Pause. It feels good to say Gambit Actor. As I told you earlier in the video, people were saying, oh, Channing Tatum, the guy who was supposed to play that of Gambit. Now we can finally say Gambit Actor. All right, come on, baby. Let me make this a little bit bigger so I can see. Zoom in. Gambit actor Channing Tatum in conversations with Marvel Studios about reviving project. That's right, baby. Reviving the Fox canceled project. All right. A film based on Marvel Comics Gambit has been discussed for quite some time now, but until Deadpool and Wolverine, the only time audiences got a cinematic rendition of the character was in the much maligned X-Men Origins Wolverine. As long as a Gambit solo movie has been circulating, Channing Tatum's name has been attached to it. He wasn't available back in 2009, so the role went to fellow up and Coomer Taylor Cush. I think that's how you say his name, but I do love that guy. I loved him in John Carter. I loved him in Battleship. And not to mention, he did a good job as Gambit. He just did not look the par, right? I mean, a trench coat and a button-up. Come on, Fox. Come on. But then again, you only put Wolverine in that of a tank top and jeans, so the comic choices up in that film was a little bit off, if you ask me. All right. Well, all right. Carter. But the 21 Jump Street star pushed for his chance for then on. It never came to be, though it seems Deadpool and Wolverine's massive success and the comedic value Tatum's brief time as the character in the film provides has sparked a new fire under discussions for a Tatum-led solo project. Variety spoke to the actor at the premiere of his newest movie, Blink Twice, and he was asked if the MCU newest had re-inspired his hopes for a solo venture. Quote, I sure hope so. From your mouth to God's ears, write it into existence, my friend, please. Unquote. All right. He was then asked if he was engaged in any talks, and he answered yes, though it doesn't sound like they have been serious ones at this point in time. More just like he's mentioned to Marvel that he still has game. In Tatum's words, quote, of course I said I'm still interested. I've been saying I want it for the last 10 years. It's on Bob Iger and Kevin Feige's hands. I pray to God, unquote. So basically, he is saying right now that, yes, he has mentioned to that of Marvel Studios. They have listened, and they have also taking it into consideration. So with that being said, this Tatum-led Gambit film, most likely what happened will happen. Let me tell you why. Because right now, Ryan Reynolds should be listened to. What Ryan Reynolds wants, you should be giving it to him. Remember, as I told you guys before, Kevin Feige was pushing back on everything Ryan Reynolds was bringing to the table. And he eventually caved in. He didn't even want Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine. And look at where that film is at right now. $1 billion. That's right. But matter of fact, you know it's time. You know it's time for a box office update, huh? You know it's time. You know it's time. Ain't no way I was about to end this video without giving you guys that. Let's see. Deadpool and Wolverine, where it stands right now. Where does it stand? $1,030,000,000. $535 million internationally and $494 million domestically. This is all Ryan Reynolds. So this guy should has his own corner in the MCU, right? As I told you before, there's a way to bring Gambit into this thing. There's a way to bring Wesley Snipes' Blade into this thing. And Ryan Reynolds has the formula. It's just that simple. For what? The last 3 years or so, where has Marvel been? How much money was they making in the box office revenue? Not much. Not much. And here comes Deadpool and Wolverine. Bam. So with that being said, yes, I believe that we are going to be getting that Gambit movie. Now, I see some folks, they have a few criticisms for that of Channing Tatum. Some say that he doesn't sound like that of Gambit. I'm like, dude, I am from New Orleans. I know exactly what he sounds like. He sounds like my grandfather. See, a lot of people need to understand this. When it comes to the way that Gambit sounds, he sounds exactly like the older New Orleans folks, right? Your grandma, your granddaddy, your great-granddaddy. If my grandpa was alive today, he would be 110 years old, right? Like, for real. He talked like that. His brothers, they all talk like that. And they also say that his face is a little bit too fat. I didn't think so. I think that he looked fantastic. He looked fabulous. I want this man as Gambit. There's no other actor. Yeah, Taylor Kish, okay, you could say him. That guy ain't gonna pull it off like that of Channing Tatum did. In fact, he did not even lay down his lines like that of Channing Tatum. This role was written for Channing Tatum. Like, for real. Channing Tatum played this thing, man. Y'all think it's a game here. Deadpool and Wolverine has course corrected the way that Marvel Studios thinks. That's how I feel. Yeah, they have been all up their own asses for like the last 4 or 5 years, right? And Ryan Reynolds has walked into the room and said, listen, pay attention to what's going on with you. As I told you in my Blade videos, the studios has the ability to converse with you. And right now, the ratio for that of a Gambit solo film is pretty positive. Pretty positive. And I know for a fact Kevin Feige may very well put a trigger on this. He wants to make money. Because you can only have so many flops before you lose your job, man. So you could avoid the flops by giving everyone what they want. And right now, people want Wesley back as Blade. They want Channing Tatum back as Gambit. And guess what? They want another Deadpool and Wolverine movie. That's right. Why not? Why not? Also, there's talks about a Hulk versus Wolverine movie. It's on, baby. It's on. So it seems that a lot of people talked about Batman versus Superman back in the days, but a lot of studios, they're missing opportunities here. And Marvel Studios is like, listen, everybody want to step away from this versus and 2 comic book led stars or comic book led character films. No. Let's embrace it. Let's embrace it. So it seems like BVS was ahead of his time with that. I mean, let's keep it real. But Marvel Studios, here's your opportunity. You better take it. You better take it. Because opportunities like this don't come around that often. A moment to recapture your fan base isn't always going to be available. So you need to take your opportunity wise here because it's not going to last for a long time. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end of your boy that I algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. I'm trying to reach that magical number of 10,000 subscribers, so I'll be highly appreciative. You'll help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if you are going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out that algorithm. People put in the comments below. Let me know what you think about a solo-led Gambit film starring that of Channing Tatum. And also, what do you feel about, or how do you feel about me saying that the studio should listen to that of Ryan Reynolds? And always remember, let the la bon temps rouler. That means let the good times roll. Let me know in the comments below.